Should we go ahead and order?
Nah, Steve is always late. You know how he likes to make his grand entrance.
How come you're wearing a tie today?
Steve asked me to class it up today.
Well, you should have got it straight. It's on crooked.
Oh.
Yeah, trying to be a good steward of citizens' money. Anybody want to split a salad with me?
Which one are you thinking of?
How about the Caesar?
Sounds good. 3 forks?
Yeah, that's a good steward.
Sorry for running late, gentlemen. Mayor Young called me at the very last minute and asked me to fill in for him today. He said something about having to get a pedicure at the last minute before his plane leaves at 3 o'clock, something like that.
I've seen him in Birkenstocks. He really needs help with those little piggies.
You know, John Fox warned me about Steve, but I didn't think he'd skip out on the check till after the meal.
Don't worry about it. I stopped by Steve's desk and picked up his credit card. He felt so bad about not being able to make lunch today, he said to go ahead and order anything we want.
Anything?
Those were his exact words.
Okay, gentlemen, this is the day we've been waiting for. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right! Yeah! Woo! All right. Congratulations. Good job. Good job.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. So how would you like to pay for this?
This one's on Mayor Young. He did say anything.
So Nardo, where do you want that bridge?
I want you to put it right there. Line up both ends with existing streets.
Okay.
We're finally going to get her. Way to go.
Hello, gentlemen. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I'd like to have the old 96er and 2 lobster tails.
Sounds good. How about for you?
I'll have the same.
Thank you. How about?
Same for me.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll take an extra one to go.
Okay.
Yeah, full-sided
Sounds
beef,
good.
we're golden.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to the Seattle Marriott. Checking in?
I am.
All right. Last name?
Young. Steve Young.
All right. Can I see the credit card you'd like to use to pay for the room?
Sure. Oh, crap.
Welcome to the Tri-Cities, a gem of discovery with 4 distinct and unique cities: Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, and West Richland. Boasting a diverse landscape of agriculture, technology, manufacturing, distinctive beauty, and recreational amenities. Independent communities, yet all sharing a common thread as one of the fastest growing and most economically sound regions in Washington State. But this distinction does not come without collaboration, and Tri-Cities community leaders acknowledge that together we can do great things. There are certain public amenities for which, by their very scope, are beyond the capacity of one city to accomplish on its own. These facilities require a regional approach. After several years of discussion and study by the cities, the Tri-Cities Regional Public Facilities District was formed in 2010. While the first project proposed by the district, a regional aquatic center, received only 45% approval by district voters in August of 2013, the 3 city councils, city public facility districts, and the regional PFD have not abandoned its mission to look for needs that will cover the entire 3-city area. In retrospect, however, the Tri-Cities Regional Public Facilities District was able to accomplish something that had never been done before, and that was having the voters of all 3 cities vote on a single project in one election, a small but worthwhile step for a growing community. Animal control is another quality of life issue that crosses city boundaries. The Tri-Cities Animal Control Authority was formed in 1998 by Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland as a means to facilitate more uniformity in animal regulations and enforcement. Currently, the ACA is seeking a new location for the shelter operations, as it has outgrown the old facility due to the increase in population in the region. The City of West Richland is also addressing its animal control issues. In March of 2014, over 100 citizens attended a meeting to discuss animal control services in West Richland. With this input, the city will be moving forward on its options.
Was emergency?
Benton and Franklin counties are uniquely positioned to take advantage of the regionalization of several functions of public safety. One such function is 911 dispatch services. Currently, both Franklin and Benton counties have their own 911 centers. With the tremendous amount of cell phone usage in the area, it is not uncommon for 911 calls to be sent to the wrong 911 center and thus create a delay that can be critical. Consolidation of the 911 call center would ensure that all 911 calls would go to a single location and then be dispatched to the correct jurisdiction. Currently, there are two different radio systems being used for law enforcement. In Benton County, the police agencies operate on an 800 megahertz digital system, while Franklin County operates on a VHF system. The two systems are not compatible and create dangerous communication problems when law enforcement are trying to work together. A single consolidated system would provide the opportunity for all law enforcement agencies to communicate on the same radio platform, thus improving officers' safety. In November of 2011, Franklin County voters approved a 0.3% sales tax for criminal justice purposes. This fall, Benton County will bring to voters a similar sales tax request for criminal justice purposes. In Franklin County, the funding has been used to renovate and expand its existing jail. The City of Pasco funding was earmarked for three primary areas, which includes the establishment of a street crimes unit to focus on gang-related crime, the construction of a new municipal court facility, and the city plans to construct a new police facility to house the police department. Crime knows no boundaries, and if Benton County voters approve this ballot measure, the dollars will be used to improve public safety, including specific funding for the cities of Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, and Prosser. Improved public safety in these areas also benefits our surrounding communities. The Southridge area in Kennewick is one of the gateways to the Tri-Cities and continues to provide tremendous economic development opportunities. Priorities for the City of Kennewick include the final Steptoe Street phase, which will complete the connection from Hildebrand Boulevard to Five Corners. This completion creates a connection from SR 240 to Highway 395 and a transportation loop that opens up new economic development opportunities. The city is also working with the state on full access to Ridgeline Drive off Highway 395. Currently, traffic cannot make a left turn off of Ridgeline onto Highway 395, and this full access is needed to attract large development and continue the growth momentum in Southridge. Richland continues to seek funding partnerships for construction of its highest priority transportation project, the Dupertale Bridge. The project's key benefits include congestion relief, economic development and job creation, safety, utility services sustainability, and improved emergency response. The project has direct benefits to the state highway system. However, the state has not authorized available local financing tools to adequately fund the project. The City of Richland is committed to working with its state and local partners to fully fund this vital transportation corridor. Pasco's Lewis Street Overpass project, which replaces a 1937 railroad underpass on a former state highway, is a major council priority that is simply beyond the financial capacity of local taxpayers. With prior aid from the state, the city has completed right-of-way acquisition and design of this new structure, making the project shovel-ready. Pasco will continue to seek funding allocations from the state and federal governments to make this essential replacement project a reality. The Red Mountain Project is critical to the economic growth of Benton City, West Richland, and the surrounding areas. The project will improve access to the Red Mountain area by improving the existing interchange at Benton City and provide direct interstate access to the city of West Richland, which is the only incorporated city between Seattle and Tri-Cities that does not have direct access now. In addition to resolving existing traffic congestion, the project provides access to an additional 1,400 acres of the Red Mountain American Viticultural AVA. This translates to more family wage jobs, access to the existing Red Mountain Center Industrial Park, and reduction in response time for emergency responders to this area. When the cities work together as one voice, state and federal legislators tend to pay more attention. Given the difficulty of the state in balancing its budget, the first to feel the blunt are always the local governments. That is why all the cities are strongly lobbying to preserve state shared revenues. Tax dollars, such as the local portion of liquor excise tax, sales tax mitigation, and other state shared revenues, are quick to be diverted away from cities during a state budget crisis. Marijuana regulations are another issue that all cities agree needs to be rectified, and soon. The cities support measures designed to reconcile the legal and regulatory differences between medical marijuana, which is largely unregulated, and the highly regulated recreation use, which was approved by voter initiative. The conflict between federal and state law also needs to be addressed by Congress, despite assurances from the U.S. Department of Justice. The cities also seek a commitment from the legislature to ensure that appropriate state resources, including revenue sharing of state excise tax, are provided to adequately address the impacts the cities will encounter when enforcing marijuana laws. Transparency and accountability in government is important. However, all too often the right to obtain public records is abused and extraordinary public costs are absorbed by the cities. The cities are advocating for necessary reform to public request legislation that provides cost reimbursement, increased protection of sensitive identifying information to deter identity theft, mandatory meet and confer meetings, and other reforms. While each city is unique, and time and again citizens have expressed that they want to keep it that way, they've also expressed that they want their municipalities to combine resources when it is prudent to do so. This collaborative approach sends a strong and cohesive message on the projects, plans, and policies that impact our daily lives and have leveraged jointly to tap state and federal grants. By maintaining a regional focus and working in close partnership, the cities have been able to complete many important projects with a minimal burden on local taxpayers. Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, and West Richland. We have a lot of challenges ahead and a long way to go, but your city governments are committed to finding prudent and cost-effective means to deliver services and make the Tri-Cities the premier place in Washington state to live, work, play, stay, and visit.
I wonder how Steve's doing.